long time. I still love you. I'm still here. We are back on my MR-2 Spyder. I've owned it for my entire life. 2000 Toyota MR-2 Spyder with a Toyota 2zz GE and then a black label kids turbo kits from turbokits.com, I think. Yeah. Really cool car. 6-speed manual. Nice TRD transmission. Really good. Runs like crap right now. So what I'm going to do over the next couple of videos, I'm going to do a couple of videos here. This video, we are going to be installing some O2 sensors. I'm going to do a little window switch. And the next video, after I get the car running, it should be pretty good, doing okay. I'm going to install some new seat covers. I have some awesome seat covers because the driver's side has worn out, which is very, very common. So we're going to do some literally like OEM, just pull the old cover off, throw the new cover on. And like my videos, I always do a really thorough, detailed job so you can see everything. So let's jump over to the car. I'll show you kind of what's going on. My 2000 Toyota MR-2 Spyder. I love this car, beautiful black label kit, turbokits.com. So currently it has some bad O2 sensors on it. We are running a newer wire harness that I put on it from another 2000 MR-2 Spyder. We have the 440 injectors. We have the Monkey Wrench Racing fuel rail back there. A nice little plastic LOTUS performance valve plastic thing. I need to get another one. Mine shipped right here and shipped right there. It has a deleted cat, which I need to paint this. I need to do it black like the rest of the exhaust system black. It has just some kind of custom exhaust out the side. It should have been out the middle, but it's actually more complicated to get it out the middle with the turbo kit. Kind of annoying. I think the battery's dead. I think I need to get a new battery. Okay, so over here, we're gonna be doing some small things. Here's the seat. It's been worn out right there. The cushion underneath it should still be good, but I do have some covers. We're gonna do it on the next video, and I will have to remove the top for that. Here are these seats right here. They're actually turned inside out on some of them, but it's a beautiful, like OEM-esque, look at that. Quality, real leather, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Should be nice. Technically, I only need the one for that, but I'm gonna do all of them to make them look perfect. They are sponsored, and it's gonna fit like OEM. I'm excited. That'll be the next video. So let's come over to the parts that we're gonna be doing today. Got a lot of LOTUS parts that I'm gonna be installing. So number one, we're gonna be doing the O2 sensors. They're right here. Then we're gonna be doing a window switch right here because the passenger window switch doesn't work. We're gonna do that this video. And then I have these are amazing. This is from Monkey Metal. Oh, that's not good. That actually just came off right there. I'm gonna fix that. It's in good condition, but I'm gonna repaint it real quick. That is this climate control knob, which is sweet. But I'm gonna be reinstalling it because the glue came out behind it. This is the OEM. This is my updated ones. Oh, this one seems loose too. That's funny. I wonder if they're all loose. That one's not. Let's pull this one off. So you can probably just, yeah, right there. So do you see that tape behind it right there? So we'll just pull that off real quick. Let's do the easy ones first. So this car has 2 oxygen sensors. There's gonna be one right up here, and then there's gonna be one down here. There's 2 of them. All you gotta do is a lefty-loosey on this guy right here. And we're gonna go get I think it's gonna be like a 17 millimeter. I've already unplugged it. Right here, you guys see this? So, and then there should be a connector right here. Oh, there might be 3. There's 3 on this, excuse me. And the reason there's 3 is because there's I think 2 of them on each catalytic converter. You can use this one on the wire harness right here, and then we're gonna use the lower one as well. This is what an extremely too rich O2 sensor looks like. That thing is absolutely melted and ruined and just destroyed. So we're getting rid of that. New versus old. Let me take the cap off real quick. Absolutely crazy different. Interesting though, the one on the left, it has 4 holes. This one only has 2 holes, but it looks like more frequent. And then the one on the left is actually larger. So this is an aftermarket one on the right, and then the other one's an aftermarket as well. The second one is gonna be down here. So there are 3, I do forget that because there's 2 catalytics right here. So this is one, we're not gonna use this one. All right, we're gonna put that one away. Then it does have a signal for the 2zz ECU from here all the way into the one right. It would technically be right before the cat, technically, but there is gonna be no cat. Then it would go through a cat, and then here's the post catalytic converter O2 right there. So I replaced both of them. Again, both of them are extremely burnt out. The car's running rich. It was super easy to shoot flames out of the car. I do want to do an oil change in this video. And I repainted these. They look really good. They turned out, you guys saw that earlier. Again, those are from Monkey Metal. Pretty cool. Right there. I should see if I can create them and sell them for you guys. And then we're gonna do the window switch next. So I did get an OEM or an aftermarket window switch right here. We're gonna install that. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. And then we're also gonna do front struts. I mean, the MR-2 is getting a nice little pick me up. So what are we gonna do next? Let's do the window switch and then the oil change. Okay, to get to the window switch, there's gonna be some screws right here. I think there might be one in the back. We're just gonna actually remove this seat right now because we're gonna be doing it. This one is in good condition, but we're not gonna have wanting different seat covers. So I believe it's 14 millimeters, so we're gonna buzz those off. And then I believe there's some 14 millimeters. And there's that other screw right there, 14 millimeter and 14 millimeter. And you just get like this, just literally pull on the plastic and it'll expose the other 14 millimeter. Let's buzz those off real quick. 4 14 millimeters, and then just a nice little clip right there. And then you got your passenger side seat out. This is a really good seat. This would probably be like 600 bucks for that's a really good one. But that one's not good. And so we're gonna be fixing that. Next video, just wanna do all the little stuff on this video and then go back to that. So Phillips head, Phillips head, Phillips head. 4 of them on, 2 on each side, and then the center console will come out. Here's the center console, super easy. Again, we get those 4 screws out. This switch is worn out, the one on the right here, this one over here, this guy. So all you have to do is put a flathead in there on each side and it'll pop out. It's literally just pushed in there. So let's pop that out right now and install the new aftermarket. The before and after. So I think that this one's just worn out. I'm literally just hoping that this one's just worn out, because what happens is if you push on it really hard, the passenger side will go down. But like if you're just a normal passenger of mine, listen to that versus, well, I guess they both make the same noise. But when you push on it, it really just doesn't seem to have the same go. So hopefully this works. This one actually looks a little bit smaller, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be a plug and play. Let's look. It all turned out really good. So I actually went with a little bit of matte on there. You guys saw that one of the ones flicked off, but look how good they looked. That'll be for another video, carbon fiber. Ooh. Over here, I actually removed the door card and I'm painting the door handles. These are gonna be in gloss black, and then the shifter ring that goes around it, I'm also doing a nice gloss black. I've removed both doors. That switch I had was the wrong switch. It was too short and I was incorrect. I cheaped out. This was $10 or $9, and I actually ended up swinging by Monkey Wrench Racing and ordering a whole new switch right here. This one, a whole new one. Guys, it's like $100, but I got a hookup from Monkey Wrench. It ended up being like 70, but that's a lot. But it seems to be a common issue, so hopefully that fixes it. Clean the inside right here. Excited to do the seat covers. I have a feeling they're gonna be pretty easy to yank them off. We'll do that in the next video. Once I get the switch back in, it should be here maybe in 2 days, kind of overnighted it. We will do, in the meantime while we're doing that, I will do the hood struts, and then I will re-glue in the climate controls. This is a good video. I'm loving this. Yeah, this looks pretty good here. I actually found someone that is willing to do a tune on this, which is really good. In Tech Racing, they say that they'll do a tune. So we'll see what we can do. I got the new O2 sensors put back on here. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's see what we can do. Also, this battery's dead. It's a never start. I need to buy a new one. And it's from July of last year. It's crazy. So we'll figure that one out. But I'm excited because I can now get a tune on this car. So we'll see what we're gonna do. Let's move on to what we're gonna do next. Let's move on to putting those hood struts on, and then we'll get the window switch too, real quick. Next thing we're gonna do is come up and we're gonna actually install on the front of the MR-2. We're gonna do, so currently this doesn't stay up, right? You have to use this little prop over here, which is not very cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Does it go all the way in there? Yeah, just like that. So what we're gonna do is do a nice hood prop struts. So let's go ahead and get the kit that I have, and then we're gonna do it so we can actually have it installed. This is pretty cool. TRD cross brace member there, but look at this. I cut this so that this still opens and works. That's so cool. I forgot that I did that. So you can still use that as well as have the TRD brace. I think that's so cool. I'll cut that right there. It looks awesome. Okay, so I finished the front. So on the MR-2, you pull that, it pops up. It's in the glove box. Okay, and I just did struts. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Look at that. Oh, okay, beautiful. So here it is. There's a 10 millimeter here, and then a little bracket, a black bracket. I'm gonna get some light. Okay, there's a little 10 millimeter here. It's actually for this fender. Lefty loosey on it, it'll come up. It's this black bracket like this. It sits flat and then faces that way, and then it comes out here. It's a little ball. Then it goes, you click this in. You're gonna do a 12 millimeter up here, a 12 millimeter lefty loosey. You'll put this one in and it faces outwards. It's long way and face it outwards. You see that right there? Okay, and then you click both of these in. These are the little, it's this gas strut, and then you just click into the ball. And then you can actually use a flathead and pop this out, and it'll allow it to relieve, again, in case you need to change them. You have the gas on the top, and then the extended strut on the bottom, and then you match it on the other side here, just like that, and now you are good to go. We're good to go. I did notice that this one rotated a little bit over here, so I think I'm gonna do a lefty. See that one? It rotated. I kind of want it to sit flush. Let's look at the other one. How did it look? Yeah, the other one sat better. So I'm gonna come back over here and retighten that one. But I'm gonna put this down for you guys. Look at that. So cool. So much better. That is awesome. I've had this car for like 20 years, it feels like, 15 years. And I've always wanted to do that because if I go to the airport and I need to get someone's luggage, I can just do that now. So cool. I love it. I love it. Super awesome. Most people have plastics on here. I'd recommend leaving them. I lost mine. I don't know. I threw them away because I was dumb. But let's go ahead and retighten that one a little bit. Another huge progress. I reinstalled the door cards and I painted them black. See that? They're gloss black on the door cards instead of the silver. I did gloss black around my little trim. I don't know who makes that. I forgot. Maybe it's that Midship guy. Which we're not the best of friends anymore. Midship Garage. Then there's, I did the little shift boot with the black ring around it. That looks good too. So now I'm pretty much a whole black interior. Looking really good. We're gonna re-glue those knobs on over there. And then once I get the little center switch from Monkey Wrench Racing, oh, this is where this, we'll re-put that on. That little center switch, and then we'll be good. And I think I'll wrap up this video once we get all that. Oh, you're doing oil change. Yeah, we're just chugging along. We're doing really good. And I did end up getting a new battery as well. And then I do need to wrinkle coat the charge pipes on this. And then someone called Intech Racing will tune this as well. So we'll see if we can get a tune on it. We'll see what they can do. They said they can tune the Apexy, which would be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get this window switch, straighten that bolt back up, and then do an oil change. End up getting a new switch. This is $70 something, expensive. This is a passenger switch right here, OEM. It's cool that they still have this kind of stuff available. This is why you buy a Toyota. Sometimes you can just never find this stuff. Let's install it and see if the window will work properly on the passenger side. Connected the wire to the switch, super simple. We got a new battery, a never start. We're gonna install the new battery real quick here, test it to see if I can get that window switch to work. Of truth, switch. Oh, that was it. There you go. On command. Easy. There we go. Perfect. Good deal. Center console reinstalled. Shift knob reinstalled. Switches reinstalled. Really looking really good. All black. We're going to be re-gluing the gauges for the dials for the climate control. But overall, looking really good. So, like I said, we're gonna do the oil change. We're gonna do an oil filter and some Castrol. Let's go ahead and drink. I'm gonna turn the car on, even though I don't have a driver's seat. We're gonna turn it on just for a split second. One, we're gonna burn off to see if those O2 work any better. And then two, we are gonna start it so that it gets a little warm so we can drain the old oil, put the new oil in, wrap this video up, and then do the next video with the seat cover, literally seat replacement installs. Start up really good, like that. So it does seem to be doing a little bit better. We'll let it run just for a little bit. It is stinky in my garage, and I don't want it to smell too bad in here. Then we'll shut it off and do the oil change. It's running really good. So I don't know when I've gotten an oxygen sensor. So I do have the upstream and the downstream, like a normal 2zz. No check engine light or anything like that. We are running the 2zz from the year, I think 2000 engine. It is running that. No PFC right now, which I'll probably end up switching back over to the PFC. But this seems to be running really good. It's very happy. It's idling right now like at 1600 RPM, 1500. Give it a little time to fully warm up and I'm sure it'll go down to 900. But in the meantime, let's put this thing up on a jack stands and dump the oil out. Oil fill cap. I got a cool one here. Oil fill cap off. Man, I really gotta paint these. I'm gonna do it soon. I'll paint those. Oil is super dark. Ignore the dirt. The dirt is from outside, from where I store my little bucket here. But the oil was really dark, dripping out. We're gonna run a little bit more through it to flush it out a little bit. So we'll just put extra new oil in right while it's still open, and so some will flush out some of that old dark oil. Then we should have some new fresh oil in there. We're gonna install an OEM oil filter on the 2zz. Fill a little oil in there, slap that baby up here. I got another one for the Lotus. We'll end up doing that soon. Let's put this on here so that we have nice fresh oil filter, and then we'll fill it back up with some castor oil. Finally, this car sounds so healthy. It's so good. So new O2 sensor, new oil, the struts. I don't remember what else I did. Honestly, this video has been over like 4 or 5 days, maybe even a week. I've done so many little things. Well, we removed the seats. Next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to do the, new battery. That's nice. We're going to do the seat covers because this one has a tear. Here are those. I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm going to pull the car out real quick just to let it get fully warm. Make sure there's no leaks or anything. And then we'll bring the car back in real quick for one last video. Okay, I did just go for a drive with no seat. It's hilarious. I mean, listen to how good it sounds. It sounds like a normal, healthy 2zz. It runs crazy rich, even with the new O2 sensors. There is no check engine light with this ECU. It's just, I got two options. I can either somehow get the apexy working with this, which I am gonna try that, or I'm just gonna give up on the 2zz boosted, and I'm gonna return it to an NA build that revs to 8,500 RPMs. That is my two steps. Those are what I'm gonna do. So either NA, which this car is great to drive NA, amazing to drive boosted, but again, the max I ever got out of this thing was like 260 horsepower. That was crank horsepower was like 234. It has never, like, VVTLI has never worked. It has never felt like the Lotus ELISE turbo that I have. It's never felt that way. So many things in this video, like an unbelievably amount of things in this video. I feel pretty accomplished. Things that are still frustrating is just, it's always been the ECU. It's always been this ECU. There's like no good setup for this. So I am gonna bite the bullet, and I'm gonna take my apexy. Let me go get it for you guys. I'm gonna take this computer, which I've owned for a long time. right here. I'm gonna take this computer right here. I'm gonna take this computer, me and this computer, and we're gonna go to this place called Intech Racing. I'm gonna see if they can make this thing work. Hopefully they can, and it runs good, and it makes good power, and it keeps good temperatures and all that stuff. That would be amazing. I am not afraid of this transmission at all. I don't know if you guys remember, but this transmission is super strong. The only thing that would go wrong would be that the 2zz I've driven it hard on a crap tune from here, and I've driven it hard on a 2zz CELICA GTS. I've just been mean to this 2zz, which it is what it is. So anyways, I'm really accomplished. I really feel good about this video. I did a lot. So one what we did was the hood struts. We did the oil change, which was a really big deal. I've been needing to do that. It was super black. We did the O2 sensors, which I've been wanting to do. I fixed the window switch. So if your window is not going up or down, driver's side or passenger side, a common thing is the actual switch wore out, not the motor. Toyota's motors seem to go for infinite. What else did we do? Oh, painted the dials that I'm gonna reinstall, and then remove the chairs. So these chairs will be next video. Then I'm gonna reschedule and bring this in right here with Intech. I am gonna do a base dyno on my LOTUS EXIGE NA. I'm gonna see how much horsepower that makes. I'm gonna do like an oil change and some fuel cleaner in that, and then I'll go and bring it to, so I'll prep it for the dyno, and then we'll do a dyno video. And then once I'm complete with that, I definitely wanna fix some more stuff on the FRS. And then the main thing is I'm gonna take this MR-2 and see what I can do with this thing. If I can get this MR-2 running really good, I'm gonna be really happy. I do want to drive my MR-2 all summer, mainly because it's an easy on and off convertible. Even though if I just take the hard top and set it over there, my Lotus has only a hard top, and the top does come off, but I don't have a soft top for it. I haven't bought one of those yet. So comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Man, what a lot of awesome MR-2 Spyder content. I haven't seen this car on my channel for a long time. Still one of the, I mean, if you can get this car for $7,000 or $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, and then put a $5,000 2zz in it, literally one of my favorite cars of all time. It is more comfortable than the LOTUS EXIGE. LOTUS EXIGE is raw. So like, subscribe, swing by Mitch.com. Let's figure this thing out. See you guys in the next video.